Kimberly Olson here, also known as the Goal Digger Girl, coming in for a training this Saturday to talk to you about how to get whatever you want in a super fast way. I'm gonna check my filter here really quick. This looks a little wackadoodle here. How's that look? A little different? Yeah, it looks kind of strange. I don't know what's up with that. So good old, you know who, this platform that we're on right now has so many blessings for the connections and the ability to build our businesses, but there's so many little glitches and hiccups sometimes. It's a little crazy. So the live streaming and all that stuff's been a little wacky. And if you've been having problems in Messenger where you are getting blocked really quickly if you're sharing links, so some of you are building up your Facebook groups or maybe doing launch events like our team does when we have new people begin building the business. If you add even 2 people and you share the link out in Messenger, people are getting blocked. So just be really careful with that right now. They are just cracking down on that. Just a little Facebook update. It's kind of weird. And also in my stories, Instagram has a new feature where you can create a group chat. So I think in Instagram, well, Facebook owns Instagram, but I think they're trying to roll out a little bit more of a community component to Instagram. So check that out. It's in my stories. I took a screenshot, but it says group chat. And you can actually create a group chat from an Instagram story now, which is awesome. So if you're in Mastermind, we're gonna be covering that in one of our Monday Mastermind trainings coming up. We're doing hashtags and stuff like that this Monday and the week after. If you don't know what Mastermind is, don't worry right now. We'll talk about that later. You can message me and we can chat about it. Okay, who wants to talk about some cute shoes? Now, I don't know about you, but I don't have time to shop. So let me know if you shop once a week. Like you're just like, that's my jam. It's my retail therapy. I love it. Or maybe you're in the clothing industry or you have a boutique or it's just your thing. Let me know. Or let me know if you're like me who, as soon as I had children, the only time I ever buy clothing is from Old Navy in the kid area. And I'm like, oh, they need stuff, right? Because they grow so fast. Like I swear by the time I get the shoes home, Elise is like already like onto the next size. It's crazy. So like a lot of moms out there, I actually don't shop very much. I know. And then when I do shop, you hate to shop. Yeah. I think I like it deep down, but I think because my mind is so like busy and go, it seems really inconvenient because I just don't have the time right now. So I do like it, but I never do it. And so I have 3 events coming up. So also let me know if you shop a lot and let me know if you're like me and you don't shop very often. Do you shop in stores or online only or a mix? So for me, what I'll do is if I find something I like, I'll get it in multiple colors, like shirts and stuff. And also too, I do a lot of video. I do a lot of webinars and Zooms and trainings and Facebook Live. So a lot of the stuff I do, it doesn't even have to fit. So I'll just run in the store, grab it. It doesn't matter because, right? It just has to be for the video. But I have a lot of in-person stuff coming up. So I was like, oh my gosh. And it's like fancy stuff. And I'm like, this is so out of my comfort zone. I wear freaking flip-flops every day and gym shoes. Like this girl does not wear anything fancy. I need someone to come fly to my house and take me shopping and I am manifesting that. Actually, it's on my vision board. So let me show you what I did to get 3 pairs of shoes and you guys can tell me if you think they're cute or not. So I have 2 black tie events. I'm gonna be sharing more about one of them is a kind of a secret, but I'm really excited about it because it's an amazing opportunity to be a part of it. Another one is something special, leadership for a company. And then the third event, as you guys know, I'm speaking at the Top Summit with the Rachel Hollis event that Rachel Hollis is speaking at. I'm one of the panelists. So let me show you what I did. So I have, the first one I have this short navy blue dress, kind of sparkly on the right here. So I got these shoes. I don't know if you guys can see them, but they're kind of shiny, kind of sparkly. Okay, and I'll tell you how I got these. 15 minutes, I was in and out of the store with 3 events, 3 dresses I had to buy. Kathy knows because I was sending Kathy pictures going, what do you think, girl? Because she's my fashion girl. Then I have an event where I was like, actually, I have this black dress that I've worn before. It's got a little bit of shimmer in it, but I need something to jazz it up for another event. Oh yeah, I'm going to be practicing walking in those. And then the last one is I have a kind of like a khaki colored romper, like a jumper thing, but I needed something that I could walk in that's comfortable and it wasn't too much, because if you know anything about being on stage and speaking or TV, you need simple, because I'm with other people too, so I don't want to clash with anybody, so it's all neutral, and then I got these to go with it. Aren't these fun? Okay, so let me show you how I did it. Okay, so a couple things. What I do is I work on making sure that I feel happy. So the way I do that is with daily mindset work, So I make sure, like for me, I don't do a miracle morning every morning. Spoiler alert, I don't. Oh my gosh, where are my miracle morning people? You're probably like, what? Kimberly Olson doesn't do miracle morning every morning? I don't. I stay up till 1 or 2 o'clock. And so what happens is my kids get me up around 6:30. Not really time for a miracle at that point. It's more like a prayer of God, please like make me not lose my mind because I'm so tired and I have to get these kids off to preschool. And Addison's starting kindergarten in a month. Yeah. And the bus comes at like 7. I'm like, just Jesus, take the wheel. So my point in saying that is I don't do a miracle morning. What I do is I really pay attention to ask myself, what do I need? What a concept. So for me, it changes. Sometimes I need affirmations every day. Sometimes I really need to focus on my vision wall. I have a wall if you guys don't know. Sometimes I'm like, you know what? I need to read Christian devotionals every morning. Sometimes I need to read a book, listen to an audible. Sometimes it's, you know, I need to make sure I go for a run. I'm really feeling like I need some yoga. I'm very just really everything ebb and flows based on what I need. So the first thing to do, my miracle morning is really more the way I live. So instead of having something routine, I just pay attention and ask myself, what do I need? So the first step I would say is you've got to get yourself to feel happy and joyful to come into a place where you can attract 3 pairs of shoes in 15 minutes. Oh, best part. Yeah. These were $90 and I got them for $30. These were $90 as well. Yep, and I got them for $31. These ones were even more than that. These ones were $130 and I got them for $45 in 15 minutes. I almost fell over. I was just like, and this is why, because I got myself in the zone, okay? So what do? So I do the miracle morning in my own way, whatever I need. What do I need right now? So you have to ask yourself, what do you need? The second thing I do is I do take care of myself with my eating. Now my sleep, I'm not awesome at sleeping, but I will take naps to catch up. So if you guys look, I look like awake and you know, I don't look like somebody who's sleep deprived. I'm not. I know I always say like, I never sleep, but I do. I take naps. Like I'll carve out time in my schedule to go like take a, even if I just lay down for 30 minutes, give my brain a break. It just works for me. So the sleep, the food, I'm not perfect, but I do eat, like I just had a green smoothie just now. So I do make sure that I get stuff in my body so I can feel good. Because if you didn't know this, if you're not eating great stuff, it actually zaps your energy. And so it's really hard to feel good. You just kind of feel like down and gross. I also supplement. I know it sounds kind of weird, but I actually have an issue with serotonin production, which is your feel-good hormone. I've always had a deficiency in that. So I've always struggled with my mood. I was voted most optimistic in high school. Like you would never know that about me. So I actually supplement. I know it sounds kind of weird. So you can ask me privately about that and I can tell you what I do. I don't take any medication, but I do supplement. And that does help fill in those gaps. And so I'm able to boost my serotonin, which is your feel-good hormone. So I do take supplements. I do exercise, as I mentioned. Exercise actually releases endorphins. It's not like a runner's high. I'm a previous marathoner. That runner's high is BS. However, any exercise you do can make you feel better. It makes you feel good, right? Even if I go for a 20-minute run. So I do exercise and I do all of that. Now, this is the important part. What I'm doing is every day I'm working on becoming aligned with a high vibration. So what does that mean? And you guys have heard me talk a little bit about this before, but this is how I got the shoes so fast. What I did, and I've been working on this really intentionally, actually since I read Ray's Vibrational Money Immersion book. Ever since I read that book, I've really been paying attention to letting all the excuses go, letting all the BS go. You know, there was this girl that was talking about how she got off track for her business in the last couple of months. And she's like, yeah, and then her in-laws were here and then and I just took that really hard and there was some stuff and I'm like, yeah, that's life. So I've been becoming really intentional to let that stuff go. You know, we're really busy. I think I'm gone 18 days out of in a 30-day period, I'm gone 18 days. That's a lot. Most of it's by myself, not with my kids. So that's really hard on my family. But I'm letting that stuff go and I'm saying, what do I want in my life? What does that look like vibrationally, meaning energetically? So I work to get myself in a state of gratitude, a state of receiving good into my life. So what I do is I say, okay, God, universe, law of attraction, this is what I want in my life. I want good things to come into my life. So in a real life situation, what I did is I was really open to the experience of not having a lot of time, but I needed to get some stuff. I was really open to being like, you know what's going to happen? This is what I told myself. You know what's going to happen? It's going to be amazing. I'm going to pop into the store. They're going to have these sales because we just came off the 4th of July. They've got inventory to get rid of. There's going to be great deals and it's going to be great. I'm going to walk in and it's just going to be awesome. So what did I do before that? I can't remember, but it was yesterday. So I was just in this like kind of relaxed, chilled state. I'd gotten a huge deadline done, so that stress was gone. And so I rolled in and I parked my car and I walked in and I just felt really good. Can I get an amen? How many times do we say, I need shoes. Oh my gosh, I have this event. That pushes these hot, amazing deal shoes away. It pushes it away because you're so strongly charged up with negativity that you are pushing the very thing you want away. So if you are looking around and you're like, oh my gosh, what's my problem? Like, why do I keep dating these people, right? Or why do I keep blowing all my money? Or why every time I open my bank account, look at my bills, it just seems like we're always just paying paycheck to paycheck. Why? Like, it doesn't make sense. It could be because you are energetically pushing it away. You are energetically not aligned with it and you're just like really charged up. So my challenge to you is be open to receiving the blessings that life has to offer. Be open to receiving the good in your life. Write down in your journal, thank you for loving my shoes. I love them too. And I'm not like a fashionista at all. That's why I had to message Kathy and say, okay, I don't really know if this matches. So what I do is, and I encourage you to do, is to be open to good coming into your life and say, I am ready to receive the good in my life. Amy McNally, she is a law of attraction coach, and I've done her tapping programs and stuff like that. And I wrote it down and I used to read it every day. And so I moved on to different quotes, but it was something like, I'm open to receiving, abundance in my life and more blessings in my life. And you have to say that. You have to claim that. You have to say, I am open. Bring it on. Bring the good to me. And I'm in a place now where I am pushing myself so out of my comfort zone, you guys. I just got into a high level coaching course. It's $20,000. Like, I made like 30 something my first year here in Texas, less than like 8 or 9 years ago. And I just am investing $20,000. That is me saying, I'm ready to take it to the next level. That is me saying, I'm open for more, bring it on. I'm going to show up because why wouldn't I? And for you, it might even just be going live. It's like, why are you not going live? It's because you're getting all up in your head and you're like, oh, people will judge me and people won't like what I'm saying and I have nothing to say. You're playing small. And how does it feel when you don't hit that button? How does it feel when you keep thinking about it and you don't do it? Or reaching out to that influencer or that business owner or a person you used to work with. How does it feel when you don't do it? It doesn't feel good. So you have to say to yourself, I'm open, I want more, and I'm going to show up and I'm going to follow through and I'm going to do the things to get what I want in my life. And that, my friends, is how I attracted 3 pairs of shoes in 15 minutes. So I'm going to hop off because I hear them coming. My husband's trying to block them. He's so cute. He's so cute. I swear, my husband. I'm going to be gone on 4 trips in a row coming up, and he's going to be holding. We don't have family here, so my husband is like, I can't even. They're really going to come in here. Okay, so drop boutique below or message me boutique. If you want to get into my business boot camp, I've got 5 spots left. It starts Tuesday. Everything's recorded, so if you've got I'm on vacation, you guys, get plugged into something, whether it be with me or someone else. Don't wake up and it's January 1st and you're like, what just happened to the last half of 2019? Get plugged in, okay? So my business boutique is my 4-week crash course on teaching you everything you need to be able to build your business and teach your team. It's the LIT model, which I am trademarking right now. Learn, implement, teach. You're gonna learn it from me. I'm gonna make you implement it because every week there's action steps and I'm gonna be light and fire under you know what. And then you're gonna teach it to your teams and you can have all my stuff. So if I give you PDFs, whatever, you give it to your teams. Okay, so there's 4 components. Module 1 is mastering your money mindset. You can learn how to use Facebook stories and Instagram stories and do all the things, but if you don't have your mindset right, it's not gonna work, my friends. So part of the reason why you're not having the success you want is because you haven't poured into your mindset. So I'm gonna give you a fast track on that. Module 2 is becoming a savvy marketer. Wouldn't it be awesome if mostly everybody reached out to you? You didn't have to go prospect all day long. What would that feel like? I don't prospect every day. I know, oh my gosh. Somebody taser me. I'm going to teach you how to get mostly people coming to you. Yes, I still reach out to people, but it's mostly them coming to me. Module 3 is your prospecting blueprint, everything you need to find people to talk to, what to say to them, and how to develop the know, like, and trust factor. The know, like, and trust factor is everything when it comes to building your business on social media. Module 4 is DMO domination. So we're gonna get your daily plan of action customized for you because everybody's different. We'll have your plan. Like, what do you do every day? You know, how many people do you reach out to? What do you post on social media? All that stuff. We're also going to do a systems checks. So I'm going to give you a list and say, okay, do you have your onboarding process set? What's your sales funnel? Check, check, check. And we'll get those into place because without systems, you really can't be successful, and you definitely can't duplicate, and retention becomes a problem. You lose people and you just won't be able to create the synergy in your business and the momentum that you need to make it happen. So you can put boutique below or message me, and I will, today's pretty crazy, but I'll get to you guys and I'll get you the link and you can hop in there for that. I've got 5 spots left and it starts next week. I would love to have you guys on it. And they're about to break in here. Okay, have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Go get some cute shoes. Bye.